Hi, everyone. Welcome to Earth Science. I will be your host, Dr. Christian. And here is our homepage. So you guys have a little bit of control of what you go into when you choose over here on the dashboard, what you want to have. But the home screen is the best starting point for you. And I believe I have set it so that when you enter the course, this is the page you go to. Beyond that, there's a little bit of flexibility. As you can see, I've given you access to our modules. That is how our course is designed. You can have access to your grades at any time. Here's how we would get to our Zoom meetings. I do hold one twice a week, same time, Mondays at 11:30 and Thursdays at 2 for a half an hour. If we need like an instant meeting, then you'll email me or you'll call me on my voice internet phone, and we can jump into the next one available and have an instant face-to-face. Here's a discussion board. This is something that you guys can look at. It's called the Canvas Cafe, and that is where you guys help each other with me just monitoring it. This is access to your syllabus, everything that's coming up, and a shorthand of what is, in fact, how we do our grades. But I sent you this syllabus link right here, and pretty much everything that's in this syllabus is also in your orientation module that you'll do. And the one thing that's not in there is this wonderful little page that has exactly the timing. We're pretty much going to be hitting 2 chapters a week. Each module is a chapter, and then you'll have an exam to cover those chapters about every other week. It's a little bit close back to back here in the beginning, so you'll notice that I have exam 1 here, that it is actually during the week of the 15th, and I do have it due at the end of the week. But see how it's listed first? I highly suggest that you finish up this. Don't wait till the end of the week because you will be very behind with the next 2 chapters, which are part of the following week. Okay, so that's our syllabus. Let me go back here to home, and the main thing is that when you get started on our course, you want to start here. It very clearly says this is where you want to start. This is access to your modules. Okay, so let me do that one more time. Start here. The course is designed for modules, so you can get to your modules this way. It takes you to course orientation. You can get to your modules over here, or as I said, start here. Now, before we leave this page, I want to point out something. Your to-do list over here, this is only listing things that are A, an announcement that I posted, or B, something that has a due date. And if I have like extra credit assignments where there's no specific due date and other opportunities, you will miss it. There are some students who this is the only thing they've been quote unquote trained, as I've been told, to only do their to-do list here. Highly don't recommend that method if you want to be successful in the course. This is listed as there are 7 things due this week. And so they're all listed at exactly the same time. There's not even a rhyme or reason. While Chapter 0 quiz comes before Chapter 1, these items right here don't go in that necessarily, that order. So please don't only use this to let you know that you're still missing something, but don't let this be how you come in and just click on here and see what's due. Our course is designed for you to go through modules. If you want to get to the announcements, all the old announcements are here. The first up at the top are where the top 2 announcements are. That takes you to the syllabus page, and again, that's our course modules. You're going to learn about my sweet girl Wolfie. If you're interested, you'll see her a lot. That is on my page, Meet the Instructor. So let's begin. Start here. And so it takes you to your orientation module, which is opened. Now, after you finish this, feel free to do the drop-down box. In fact, you can drop these all down and make your life a lot simpler as you move through our course. As you can see, I haven't finished uploading with this new template that I've created. I'm so excited. But we're starting here at the orientation module. And so you begin at the beginning. Welcome, start here. And so literally say, hi, how you doing? You've probably seen this video. Read through, hit on the links that I give you, and hit next. It takes you to the next item in the list. Hi, this is your professor. Some information about me if you want my curriculum vitae. A little fun. It's about 4 minutes long. Little thing about me and Wolfie. All right, then hit next. And you literally go through, as I said, pretty much everything in the syllabus is also in this orientation module. How are we organized? What should you do to look through here? I have worked really hard to try to make this very easy for you and straightforward. Here's your textbook. How do I get an e-text if I don't want to buy a textbook? All that is found on this information. Next, next, next. All right, so you just go through here. Now I want to point out, jump out real quick so we don't have a very long video. Every time I went to a page, it showed that I viewed it, okay? And there's a check mark. Notice I didn't spend a lot of time on it. Truly, that's up to you how much energy you put in, because that's related to your success. As you can see, I skipped over the textbook required materials. I think I need to turn that on to be checked. But you go through, and then you get down to your academically required activity. This one says marked as done. Hitting that next, next, next as you go through the modules, you'll end up here. Notice I cannot actually get into anything in these next chapters that are due this week until I finish the orientation module. So I'm going to click on this Introduction to Truths and a Lie, and there's the assignment. It is a multi-step assignment. You really need to get started on this. Make sure you understand that although the whole stuff is due by the 7th, to make this accessible, you have a Wednesday deadline and you have a Friday deadline, and then the whole thing is finished on the 7th. It's a multi-day activity. It's called Two Truths and a Lie, where we're going to try to trip each other up, and I've already put myself in there. So you can log in with your Microsoft. That is preferred. You could also log in with Google. But when you're done with this, because this is going to take you to an outside activity, and it does not require a submission, okay? You do not need to upload anything into Canvas. I will go out to Flipgrid and see if you've done it. So just so you know yourself, you're going to click, I marked this as done. Now, again, up here on the home page, it will hopefully go away for you now, even though there's not a grade, okay? So that's, again, please don't let this be your only way of going through it. Just come into the module and go step, 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 step through there. All right, and once everything has been viewed and looked at, that will open up the rest of the course. So I think that's pretty much it. I did want to look at, here's your honor lock. We will be taking those proctored exams, 4 of them in this semester. You'll be taking them through the honor lock. And you will need certain equipment that is listed under your textbook requirements and skills. So we're going to go down here, and this whole idea about honor lock. To take an honor lock exam, you're going to need a laptop or a desktop, your webcam, a good connection, your photo ID, and these 2 extensions. It is a Google Chrome extension. So if you're having issues with any of these things, you need to let me know, and that's going to be part of this orientation quiz. Okay, so I think I've talked long enough. Hopefully everything was addressed for you. And if when you go through that module, the orientation module, you will see that I ask y'all to please make sure to put a picture of yourself in your account. I'm a test student, so I can't. I would click on my profile, and you would be able to come here and put a picture of yourself, all right, just so we can see your smiling face. All right, gang, I'm looking forward to seeing you up close. That's enough out of me. Enjoy your day.